Good evening, everyone.
Hi.
Hi.
Okay, today we will talk about the seven wonders of the ancient world. These were collected in the 16th century, long after their origin, and were captured by the Dutch painter Maarten van Heemskerk. Okay, the first place is the Great Pyramid of Giza. Okay, did you know it? 2 point. 1 point. The pharaoh treasure chest was placed there during construction. And point two, today you can visit and access its entrails to sleep through the corridors and and the chambers to reach the funerary chamber of the pharaoh. Okay, the place two is the Hanging Gardens of Babylon. Nowadays, this is ubicated in Iraq. Okay, did you know it 2 points? Nabucodonosor II, king of the Chaldean dynasty, wanted to give his Persian wife Amytis a gift to show his love and sought her longing for the mountains of her country. Number point two, gardens were designed with brick terraces where large trees could be planted, irrigated by streams that drew waters from the Euphrates River. Okay, okay. Carlita, Carlita say one question. Okay, she said, what system was used to water the plants? Okay, that's a good question. And the answer is the exotic vegetation would have been irrigated by means of a sophisticated system of pumps and pipes that brought water from the Euphrates River. Thank you for your participation. Okay, and the other place that you can see is the Temple of Artemis in Ephesus. Nowadays, I find this in Turkey. And did you know 3 points? One, it was designed in honor of the goddess of fertility, Artemis. Number two, it was one of the first constructions made entirely of marble. That's a date very interesting. And number three, it was burnt and then another building was erected over its remains. Okay, and Nelly, can you say something?
Yes, you have a good point, but I would like to add some information that I consider important. Um, the Artemisa was supposedly so distraught over his husband, death that she mixed his ashes with water and drank them before observing the construction of this advanced top.
Okay, thank you for your participation. That sounds very interesting. Thank you. Okay, now continue with the other place. That place is the Okay, no, it's not. Okay, it's the Mausoleum of Halicarnassus. Nowadays, I can find this place in Turkey. Okay, did you know 3 points again? 1 point, it is a beautiful tomb of wild marble. Number two, it was designed in honor of the late satrap of Caria, Mausolus, who wouldn't have been remembered but for his wife and sister Artemis. And number three, that's a pity, but ruined by an earthquake. Okay, I have other question. About other question. Okay, I can see well. Okay, Carlita asks, why was it called a mausoleum? Okay, that's a good question. It's because such was the splendor of the final resting place, a mausolus, that the word mausoleum is derived from its name. Thank you for your participation. Okay, and the other place is the statue of Zeus at Olympia. That's fine in Greece. Okay, did you know? One, Olympia was the religious center of ancient Greece, and two, Zeus was depicted set on a throne with a naked torso and a cloak over his legs, with an olive wreath on his head. Can you see the picture? In this picture, you can see the god of these times, and that's very interesting. This story. Okay, and now have other place, and this is the Loud House of Alexandria. This is in Egypt. Okay, did you know? 3 points. One, at the top of the lighthouse was a statue of Poseidon, that is the god of the seas. And number two, it served as a reference point for a port and illuminate the night with a bonfire on top that marked the city's positions to navigators. And the number three, due to several earthquakes, it was destroyed and now left in ruins. It's the same with all architectures. For the earthquakes, they not exist. Okay, and the last one is the place of the Colossus of Rhodes. Okay, did you know three parts? One, the statue of the outside was made of bronze and iron. The two, it represents Helios, the Greek god of the sun, as a commission to celebrate the victory over the enemy before the intense siege of Demetrius I, king of Macedon. 56 years after its construction, an earthquake knocked it down, and the bronze pieces were stolen by the Muslims in one of their raids. Okay, I hope that um, you really learn something more about the history, and I hope you like it and learning a lot. So thank you for all and have a good night. Goodbye.